Hi, Mason. Obviously, a very big performance from you, tying the club record for most saves in a game. How are you feeling after a game like that?
Yeah, obviously feeling good. Most importantly, though, feeling good because we got to win. We needed that one, and hopefully it can, kickstart us for a playoff push here at the last half of the season.
How was it just kind of managing a game like that where, especially towards the end, Chicago gets a couple good pushes and, you're just kind of in front of the wall, kind of, keeping everything out?
Yeah, yeah. So as a goalkeeper, it's not like you can go get the score the final goal or the game-winning goal. It's that's your version of it. Is when the team's attacking you at the end of the game and really pushing and game management, having to make saves and keep you guys defending good and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun looking back on it. But like I said, it's really good that we got the win. So it was great for the team.
How satisfying was it to get the win and to be able to immediately celebrate with the fans behind you?
Yeah, it was great. To get a win for the fans at home. It's only our second one of the year, so I know it meant a lot for them and a lot for us to be able to do it in Inter Co Stadium and get it done.
Looking ahead to this Friday now against New York City, playing it on a field that is very narrow. How do you kind of approach your game and the way you kind of help set up the defense differently compared to the regulation size field?
Yeah, so it's going to be easier for guys to get to the wide areas as far as defensively, so that affects your distribution on the offensive side. Make sure if you're playing into a wide area, it's got to be fast. Get there fast, and then as far as our defending, we'll be able to press them a little quicker in wide areas. And I know that field's about 10 yards shorter than ours too, so hopefully it'll help my verticality and my distribution a little bit more. Get some attacks started quickly.
It seemed like something pretty special happened Saturday, where when you were defending the wall, every time you touched the ball, the fans were just going nuts for you by the end of the game. As someone who's been here as long as you have,
Yep.
well, the longest tenured player on the team by far, as a kid coming up dreaming of something like that, after almost a decade and with what you've been through, how did it feel to kind of have them behind you in that moment with something organic like that to come about?
Yeah, like I said, it was awesome. It was a great night, and you could feel the energy behind you. Every time you'd make a save, you'd hear a roar, or someone make a good clearance, Robin or Roger make a good play, or whatever it was on our end. You could just feel the energy, and I think we definitely fed off that as a team, and helped us push us to keep that lead at two goals for the last 20 minutes or whatever it was. And yeah, it helped us out a lot, so it was very special.
Having been on the field now 3 games in a row, different perspective than watching from the sidelines.
Yep.
What's your take on where the team is right now, scoring more goals, but also, kind of sacrificing a little bit defensively?
Mm-hmm.
How can you guys find that balance? And as Oscar says, find that best version as you go forward?
Yeah, I think, like you said, balance is the key word there. We've been executing in our attacking final third very well in these last couple games, and that's great to see for the boys that they're scoring goals. We're putting the ball in the back of the net, so I think that will help us have confidence and momentum going forward in that side of the field. And I think if we could tighten some things up in the back and make sure our preventive's good, and like Oscar said, find the best version of ourselves, we'll make for a really solid team, both defensively and offensively, and hopefully win more games and push for the playoffs.
A club you've got in your bag is that quarterback throw. Is that something? Do you just always had a huge arm? Are you working on that? Because we don't see Pedro's got the punt, but we don't see the long throw.
Yeah, so I played baseball growing up as a kid, and I pitched a lot, and I always had a really good fastball. So I think I've always had a strong arm, and then as a kid, that was kind of when as I was coming up as a kid, the goalkeeper started hitting side volleys. I think it was based off of the 2010 World Cup, the South African goalkeeper. He's hit a lot of side volleys in that, so I think a lot of people saw that and started training it and do this stuff, but I could never hit a really good side volley. But I had a good throw, so my coach when I was younger, he said, "You're not a side volley goalkeeper. You can throw it farther than you can kick it, so just throw it." So, yeah, that's something I've worked on over, since I was, 12, 13 years old, and it's nice to see it come off in games and be helpful for the team and start to attack.
Aaron Judge from center field to home.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good baseball reference. I like that one.